Hello vinyl community, how you doing? It's Bill with the Vinylverse. This video I'm going to make an entry for Jeff Kempin's 70/700 contest. My good friend Jeff Kempin here in the VC recently had his 70th Spin Zone video. If you're not familiar with Spin Zone, it's a series of videos where Jeff show and tells what he's been listening to over the past whatever time frame, week, 2 weeks. And Jeff also hit 700 subscribers. So way to go, Jeff. Excellent milestone here, and very happy for you in your great channel. So 70 spin zones and 700 subscribers. Great accomplishment. So congratulations to you. And because of these two milestones, Jeff is having a contest. And it's real simple. It's just 3 easy questions. So I wanted to jump in here and make a quick response for that contest and support my good friend Jeff here. So as is typical, if you're not familiar with Jeff, link to his channel is down below. Definitely go check him out. Jeff is a great guy, great friend, and great presence here in the VC. Great videos. So, and just great all-around guy. So the first question is, show an album that you were really anticipating and then was disappointed once you got it. So I'm going to show some CDs here. Had to go down to the basement and dig through my boxes of CDs to find these. But I'm going with Fiona Apple. So her first and second album were just great. I love them. So 1996, I think it was, Title came out. That's her debut album. Excellent album. I think that CD is actually in the car right now, so I didn't grab that one. But then in 1999, she followed up with When the Pawn. And this is equal to, or maybe even better than, the debut album. I love them both. So this was 1999. Yeah, 1999. Then she took a 6-year break after the success of these first 2 albums, and came back with Extraordinary Machine. And I was very, very much looking forward to this album. And after 6 years, I thought it would be, something I would really, really enjoy. And my first listen to this, I was real disappointed. It was most of it is strikingly different than the first 2 albums. So, not what I was expecting at all. Now, I've grown to appreciate this album much more than when I first got it. So, definitely not a bad album at all. But yeah, really was disappointed on first listen when I first got this. But still a very, very good album that I've grown to appreciate. I think it was a bit ahead of its time maybe when it came out. So that's my answer to question number 1, Fiona Apple. So question number 2 is, tell us something about yourself that you've never revealed before in a video. Well, I guess the one thing that I've never... Sure, there's lots of things, but the one thing that came to my mind that I never revealed in a video is that Eric Weinbender is not the only chef in the vinyl community. Well, maybe current chef. I actually went to school to cook and become a chef, and I was in that industry for 6 years before seriously burning out from it, and even had some health issues from pretty much working myself to death. The restaurant industry is very, very demanding. I think at one point I went 3 months without a day off, or close to it. Yeah, so long hours, long days. You don't really get to see anybody when you cook. So yeah, so that's my answer to question number 2. I studied to be a chef, got my culinary degree, cooked in a bunch of local restaurants in my area. I spent a season down in Asheville, North Carolina, at what was called the Grove Park Inn. I believe it's now been bought by a corporation, and it has a different name, but it was the Grove Park Inn. So I spent time in Asheville, North Carolina, cooking down there, and loved it. But definitely burned out from that industry. So I got out of it, had an opportunity to move into something else, which I did, and I've actually been in with the same company since I left cooking. I've been in the same company, so this is my 20th year. I'll have my 20th anniversary around June. So it's been 20 years since I was cooking. So a little known tidbit there. I studied to be a chef. Okay, final question is, where do you see your collection going in 2020? So collecting, I noticed like recently, over the past year, I've become much more picky when it comes to buying records. I much prefer to actually dig and find things versus online ordering, but definitely will continue to order online as I see fit. As far as types of music that I want to collect in 2020 is, I have been and will continue to be focusing on jazz, progressive rock, and I'm moving into more krautrock these days. So I actually haven't showed this in a video yet, but I picked up my first Can album, Future Days. I'll be showing this in an upcoming Vinyl Grabs video, but Can is one of those bands that I'm looking to collect this coming year, as well as others. So krautrock, just like jazz, records can be scarce and can be expensive. So a lot of the times I'll probably be going reissues, but I'm certainly going to be looking for originals or early pressings. So Tangerine Dream is another band that I'm really hooked into right now, so I'm still wanting some of their releases to add to the collection. But things like more ordinary stuff, classic rock, I'm kind of comfortable with what I have right now. I might add the odd piece here and there, but from that perspective, I'll be looking more to add jazz, progressive rock, krautrock, and blues. Believe it or not, I have a very small blues collection. Partially thanks to Jeff, because he's given me several blues albums as VCLT and gifts to help my collection grow a little bit. So blues is another area I'll be looking to explore. So those are the areas where I see my collection going this year. I've mentioned in the past that I have a space issue here, so I've outgrown the cubes here. I have a lot of vinyl on the floor. So if we can reorganize, maybe I'll be getting more shelving units down the road to handle this overflow here. So yeah, so we'll continue to collect in 2020 and grow the collection. And along the way, I'm sure I'll be culling too, pulling out albums here to purge and trade to get new stuff into the collection too. So yeah. So Jeff, thanks for having this contest. Congratulations once again. Continued success with your channel, and you know I love you. We're buds, and so yeah, congratulations to you. Thanks for having this contest. Everyone else, I hope you're all doing well. Support Jeff. Check out his channel if you're not familiar. Jeff's just a great guy, so you'll enjoy what you see if you've never checked him out. So everyone, take care. Thank you for watching, and I'll be back very, very soon for another video, another contest. Trying to get these banged out. So take care, everyone. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.